zipper's teeth are biting through the air, beside a trunk that's seen 100 years. I'm packing up the ghosts I used to wear, and folding down the laundry of my fears. There's a harmonica that's lost its silver tune, and a picture of a house I used to know. I'm standing in a quiet, empty room, with 1,000 different ways for me to go. The city rain is back against the street, a cold verdict on a life of white little lies. I can hear the rhythm of my own defeat in the silence of the ways we say goodbye. Oh, it's the heavy cargo that we never see, the ghost of every man I tried to be. I've been a merchant of the wind and the smoke, trying to find a punchline in a bitter joke. But you can't outrun the shadow in your chest. I'm trading in the garden for rest, between the suitcase and the rector clay. I'm finally learning how to stay. My father was a shadow on the wall, a man who only loved the long-distance call. He left me with the thirst and with the trunk, for the days when every holy dream was drunk. I called it freedom just to keep my pride, but freedom's just a place for ghosts to hide. I was an artist of the slow and steady fail, counting every sunset from a self-made jail. But the asphalt is a hunger with no end, and the horizon is a cold and fickle friend. I can hear the rhythm of the rising sun, telling me the season of the run is done. The inventory's finished and the ledger's clear. There is no magic in me anywhere but here. Maybe the revolution isn't in the flight, but in the courage to keep the porch light bright. I'm putting down the anchor in the marrow and the bone, and finding out that good is just a place called home. Oh, beside a lonely platform and a cold fluorescent spark. I've got one foot on the gravel and another on the train, trying to find a rhythm in the falling of the rain. The clock upon the station wall is counting out my sins, watching where the shadow ends and where the road begins. I heard the verdict in your voice, I felt the heavy line. A man with empty pockets in a world of glass and desire. But the neon is a liar and the asphalt is a ghost. I'm tired of being the guest and never being the host. I can feel the ball and chain of everything I fled, telling me the only way to live is being dead. Oh, that train is gonna whistle and the wheels are gonna moan, but I'm turning back to face the marrow and the bone. I'm done with being Jack, I'm done with the outbound track. I'm putting down the baggage and I'm never looking back. Is it about the money or the glory or the win? It's the architecture of the heart underneath the skin. I'm walking off the platform, I'm stepping through the gate. I'm the master of the stage and the master of the way. There's a small hand waiting in a house of crooked wood, doing all the things that I never thought I could. There are drawings on the table and a lamp left in the hall, a future built of clay that's finally learning how to crawl. I used to think that freedom was the distance in the eye, but freedom's just an anchor under a big and open sky. I'm trading in the whiskey and the smoke of New Orleans for the quiet kind of mercy that the morning sunlight means. Yeah, the neon was a liar and the asphalt was a ghost. I'm finally finding out the thing that matters most. It's not the destination or the engine or the roar, it's the sound of a hand knocking on a wooden door. They can say I'm no good, they can say I'm a wreck, they can put the iron verdict like a collar on my neck, but the unbridled seed doesn't care about the past. It only cares about the roof that's finally built to last. I'm not a roadside accident, I'm not a ghost in the gears. I'm the guardian of the spark and the music of the heat. Let the engine find the way. London sin fate, I'm right where I should be. In this silence, gotta leave at the door. The oil and the iron are breathing in the dark, beside a lonely platform and a cold fluorescent spark. I've got one foot on the gravel and another on the train, trying to find a rhythm in the falling of the rain. The clock upon the station wall is counting out my sins, watching where the shadow ends and where the road begins. I heard the verdict in your voice, I felt the heavy line. A man with empty pockets in a world of glass and design. I'm tired of being the guest and never being the host. I can feel the ball and chain of everything I fled, telling me the only way to live is being dead. Yeah, the train is gonna whistle and the wheels are gonna moan, but I'm turning back to face the marrow and the bone. I'm done with being Jack, I'm done with the outbound track. I'm putting down the baggage and I'm never looking back. It isn't about the money or the glory or the win, it's the architecture of the heart underneath the skin. I'm walking off the platform, I'm stepping through the gate. I'm the master of the stay and the master of the way. There's a small hand waiting in a house of crooked wood, doing all the things that I never thought I could. There are drawings on the table and a lamp left in the hall, a future built of clay that's finally learning how to crawl. I used to think that freedom was the distance in the eye, but freedom's just an anchor under a big and open sky. I'm trading in the whiskey and the smoke of New Orleans for the quiet kind of mercy that the morning sunlight means. Yeah, the neon was a liar and the asphalt was a ghost. I'm finally finding out the thing that matters most. It's not the destination or the engine or the roar, it's the sound of a hand knocking on a wooden door. They can say I'm no good, they can say I'm a wreck, they can put the iron verdict like a collar on my neck, but the unbridled seed doesn't care about the past, it only cares about the root that's finally built to last. I'm not a roadside accident, I'm not a ghost in the gears, I'm the guardian of the spark and the music of the years. Let the engine fade away, our prom is empty, I'm right where I should be. The verdict is silent, I'm leaving the door unlocked to listen to the beat, the unbroken the last station is behind me. I stay.